Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the Frost Jazz Hour with our accompaniment from Sherrine Mostin, our guest today. Every Thursday at 11, the Frost School of Music at the University of Miami proudly presents the very best in jazz here on WDNA 88.9 FM and as well as WDNA.org. We're so thankful to have you here with us today. My name's Tim Smith. I'm your host. We have a wonderful studio audience today, and for all of you listening online or on the radio, welcome. The Frost School of Music here each week brings you music from our faculty members, our students, special guests. A lot of our guests happen to be alumni. Today's group has a wonderful mixture of that. Just welcome again. We're starting off today with a very, very special guest. She's been a part of our music scene here in Miami for a long time. She was a faculty member with us at the Frost School for a while. And incredibly talented vocalist, composer, and please give a welcome with a great quartet here, Sherrine Mostin.
Here we go. 1, 2, 4.
You have no intention of real love. Why you messing so hard with her head? Think of someone other than yourself. No one has the time to waste on all the egotistic games you play. It's not right, so go home. No one wants to put up with your show. Boy, you're not as cool as you're thinking. Attitudes like that lead people to excessive drinking, psycho shrinking. Go home. You call her when you're bored, want someone to pass time, then ignore. You know that she wants you, she's all in. She'll come running every time, cause you might say something and you think no one sees what you're doing. But it's only her that you're fooling. Boy, you better wake up and realize karma's coming for you. Unforgiving, never ending, stop pretending you've won. The truth hurts, he just leaves you questioning your worth. There's a guy who's open to real love. Move on, open your heart up. 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 Open your heart up.
Sherrine Mostin with the great Tim Jago on guitar, Gabriel Pierre on bass, Lucas Apostoleris on drums. Welcome, Sherrine.
Hello, thank you for having me.
It's great to have you here. Oh, is this working?
Check, check, check.
Can you all hear me?
There
Hi.
we go. Great. Well, welcome. What have you been up to?
Oh, all the things. Been keeping very busy. I have this awesome band, been writing music for. We just recorded an album, so working on finishing that. Working with producer Fernando Ulibari, who is a local guitarist, also left-handed, same as Tim.
That's right.
And yeah, so we're working on the record, and hopefully we'll be done by the summer and hopefully released by the fall.
Well, beautiful. Hope we get to hear a lot of that.
There's a lot of hope happening
Yes.
in this room
Well,
right now.
That's what we do in this business.
Yeah.
Your resume is wonderful. Obviously, you came from California, did a degree out there, and then we ended up finishing with you at Frost with your doctorate. So,
Yeah, I did a couple degrees out there. I did my undergrad at Sacramento State and my master's at Cal State Long Beach. Go Beach, represent. And then finished up my doctorate in studio music and jazz at the University of Miami, which is where I met Tim and Lucas.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you must have met Gabe through what? Guitars Over Guns?
Yes, I met Gabe through the Guitars Over Guns organization, which is a local nonprofit music outreach program that brings music to young middle school kids and high school kids in all over Miami, actually. So
Well,
it's an incredible organization.
I have nothing but respect for Chad and that whole organization.
Yeah,
It's,
Chad
it's amazing.
Bernstein, his what do you call it? Brainchild, his brainchild and his passion, and he's done really incredible things for Miami. So we're
Absolutely.
very lucky to have him.
Well, I'm going to talk to Gabriel in the next half hour, so we'll let him tell us a little bit about it too. But and a great young talent. We're glad to have him here. So what's when the record comes out? What's your hope? Is Miami home? Is this where you're?
Hopefully get out to New York a little bit. Hopefully do some touring, trying to set some stuff up in California. Then I'm dreaming big. Hopefully going to Europe. Dreaming big. But yeah, so trying to get this record out. I'm really excited. It's cool. That first song is going to be on it.
And that's called Open Your Heart?
Open Your Heart Up. Yeah, it's kind of like when you have that friend who's dating that guy, dating in air quotes, dating that guy that's like not serious about her. It's like a conversation about that.
Well, that's wonderful. And what do we have next?
Next is a brand new song. Brand new.
As an insight reading?
No, not that new. Hopefully it's a little better thought out. Next is a song called Not Enough. And I was kind of trying to get away from singing songs about boys and trying to come up with more, yeah, she's laughing, and more, just a little bit of a more obscure lyric so you can kind of get out of it what you will. And it turned into a song about being afraid of commitment, so that's great. Yeah, this is not enough.
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing it. Sherrine Mostin, and what are you calling the group?
The Anymore Project.
The Anymore Project. Again, Dr. Tim Jago, one of my colleagues at the Frost School of Music, on guitar. Gabriel Pierre on bass. Lucas Apostoleris on drums. Sherrine Mostin singing and piano, keyboard. This is one of her new originals, Not Enough.
Let me shuffle all the words around here. All right, good luck, guys. All right. Is that cool? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
White bow, white dress, picket fence, common sense, yellow hair, blank stare, do you care, is it fair, red line, stop sign, face to face, lose your mind, hold your tongue, hold your breath, tight fist, scared to death. Blue scene, gone dream, escalate, nick your fate, run fast, run tall, find a wall, watch it fall, purple eye, purple purple sky. Crack it open, watch it fly, falling on your knees. They make you feel like you are not enough, and what you want isn't enough, and who you are isn't enough, and what you love isn't enough. Green glass, green skin, choke it out and lock it in. Eat it up, lick it clean, light a match and start to sing. Wrong song, mouth bomb, reckless truth all along. Shut it down, tear it out, find your voice, scream out loud. Medicated integration, complicated meditation. Fire cry, drama lies, burning up and taking lies. Get back on attack, kick it down and start to drown. Headstrong, even though you know they say that you are not enough, and who you are isn't enough, and what you want isn't enough, and how you love isn't enough. They say that you are not enough, and who you are isn't enough, and what you want isn't enough, and how you love isn't enough.
Sherrine Mostin, Any More Project.
Let's give it up for Tim
Not
Jago.
enough. Tim
And Gabe,
Jago.
like crazy, with those crazy
Gabriel Pierre,
lines.
Lucas Apostoleris. We're going to be back in just a moment. Before you go, I'd like to tell you about some coming attractions we have. Next Thursday, Diego Melgar, great young guitarist, and his quartet. On the 20th, Matt Wigler and Ashley Pizzotti, and special guest Jamie Owsley. June 27th, another one of my colleagues and one of Tim's teachers, actually, John Hart, will be here with the trio. On the 4th of July, we will be running a show we did last week that if you missed it, you got to check it out. It's Hal Roland and his trio. It was spectacular. July 11th, Ben Beal will be here with the band. July 18th, one I can't wait for, is the Ron Miller Trio. Ron Miller was my composition teacher when I was an undergraduate and been a hero of mine forever, and he'll be here. And then again, another great friend on July 25th, Lindsey Blair, a great guitarist here in town. We were schoolmates together, and we play a lot, and this is his duo, Brubeck. So we'll be back after a very short intermission.
Thanks for starting.
Welcome back to the Frost Jazz Hour. Our guest today, the wonderful Sherrine Mostin. So far, beautiful music and incredibly well crafted. And thank you for being here. This next song is one of hers called Are You Okay?
What do you do with all the faces that you never show? And when does it end? Keeping aside, I got a fake and no one wants to see anything real. Looking ahead, I see you sharing our humanity, all in a dream. Oh, wake me up, I wanna tell you all the things on my mind. Oh, but why ask questions we don't want to know the answers to? Sharing our humanity, all in a dream. Oh, wake me up, I wanna tell you all the things on my mind. Ooh, but why ask questions we don't want to know the answers to?
Sherrine Mostin, it's one of her original tunes, Are You Okay? Beautiful, beautiful work. I'm going to bring my next guest up. Gabriel, welcome.
How you doing, Tim?
I'm doing great. This is a very unique thing because you're in a band with 2 doctors and a guy with a master's degree, so you're getting a free Frost music education just by osmosis, just by hanging around with this bunch.
Exactly.
I'm so proud that you're here with them.
Thank you.
It's great to see you. I heard Gabe a year or 2 ago and just was blown away, and you sound brilliant today, man.
Thank you.
One wonderful thing about this is he's a Miami kid, and he's coming up with this just beautiful, beautiful music. And again, I think you were part of Chad Bernstein's Guitars Over Guns program. And just the way this works, to see this is such a thrill, because you're going to be a world-class player, man. You're going to be making people in this city proud for a long time.
Definitely.
Well, you've got it. You've got it going. What's it like for you to play with a group like this? Do you feel like you're jumping in the deep water?
Deep water indeed. I'm a huge fan of Tim, Sherrine, and when I got called for to fill in for the spot, I was just like, me.
So who was the former bass player who doesn't have a gig anymore?
I think it's England.
Oh, Eric, wonderful. He's another great player.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of England also, so it's like big shoes to fill in. So when I got the call, I was like, man, like these are people that I look up to, and not only that, they've mentored me through the program that Chad has brought me up through, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity. One thing about me, I'm just always here to learn. So every experience, every chance that I get to play with greats like them, I take it.
Well, it's working. The other thing I'm so proud of you is I'm looking up there and you're reading music.
Yeah.
And you know, we have people I have young talented people who approach me every year and go like, well, do I need to read music? It's like, well, only if you want to play great music.
True.
And I mean, that's incredible communication skill for Sherrine to have this stuff written out.
Definitely.
You're executing it
And
beautifully, man.
Kudos to Sherrine, because if you're having a gig with Sherrine, she is going to lay out all the music, all the cues, and she makes the musician's life easy. So appreciate it, Sherrine.
That's a great compliment there. Well, so glad to have you here, man. You just are a beautiful player. I can't wait to see what happens next, because your career is going to explode.
Thank you, Tim.
Gabriel.
Thank you.
You're
Coming
the
from
man.
Tim, too, I'm feeling all types of ways right now.
Well, I'm proud of you, really proud of you. Sherrine, what do we have next?
Next, we're going to do an arrangement of mine of a pop song by this guy, Khalid. So this is Location. Just got to get adjusted here.
Send me your location, let's focus on communicating. I just need a time and place to come through. Send me your location, let's ride the vibration. I don't need nothing else but you. At times I wonder why I fool with you, but this is new to me, this is new to you. Initially, I didn't wanna fall for you, gather my attention, it was all for you. So don't take advantage, don't leave my heart damaged. You understand that things go a little bit better when you're planning. Oh, won't you send me your location? Let's focus on communicating. I just need a time and place to come through. Oh, send me your location. Let's ride the vibration. I don't need nothing else but you. I don't wanna fall in love off of subtweets, so let's get personal. I got a lot of cool spots that we can know. Tell me what's on your mind and I got you. I'm only acting like this 'cause I like you. Just give me the vibe to ride through, and I'm gonna make your mind by tonight. So send me your location, let's focus on communicating. I just need a time and place to come through. Oh, send me your location, let's ride the vibration. I don't need nothing else but you. Right, come and vibe with me tonight. I don't need a thing but you. Right, come and vibe with me tonight. I don't need a thing but you. Oh, right,
Send me your location, let's focus on communicating. I just need a time and place to come through. Send me your location, let's ride the vibration. I don't need nothing else but you. We move through life. We do our best. We make mistakes. We give and take. We all feel so confused, so underwhelmed, so misused. I'm feeling so sad about the world I've read about more. I blame myself. He took my Your love so hard with your big heart. I'm selfish. I'm selfish. And I'm cruel. I hurt you. I know I did. I hurt you. I know I did.
Sherrine, tell me about that. What was that? Is that one of your songs?
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's grown-up music right there.
Ooh, It's hard to sing, I'll be honest.
What's the name of that?
Well, unfortunately, it's called I Hurt You, but that's the hardest thing to say in the world, probably. I was going through this, you, as musicians, we're always evolving, and we're always like trying to express ourselves through our art, and there was a period of time where I was like a little frustrated with, the dating scene, right? Feeling like, people are not treating me right. This is not great the way people are treating me. And then I kind of had this like, maybe I need to think of things from a more global perspective. And maybe as much as I have been hurt, I have hurt other people. And that is a very hard thing to realize and admit and say, not mention to sing. And I wish I had a better name for this song, because it's hard to say. That's a hard thing to say. It's hard to admit, and it makes us better people when we do. So I'm glad that I wrote it, but it is a very introspective kind of song.
Is that on the new record?
No, I wrote it like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow. Well, you need to record it. It's great.
Oh, thank you.
What do you have next for us?
Lost Girl? Lost Girl. This is an arrangement of mine. I think Lucas likes this song, so we're going to do this because Lucas likes it, and also I love Disney. And it's a song about Peter Pan, and the original is called Lost Boy, but I kind of mess with it a little bit, and I'm a girl, so it's Lost Girl. I am a lost girl.
There was a time when I was alone, nowhere to go and no place to call home. My only friend was a man on the moon, and even sometimes he would go away too. Then one night before I closed my eyes, I saw a shadow flying by. He came to me with the sweetest smile, told me he wanted to talk for a while. He said, Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. And ever since that day, I am a lost girl from Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan. And when we're bored, we play in the woods, always on the run from Captain Hook. Run, run, lost girl, they say to me, away from all reality. Neverland is home to lost girls like me. Lost girls like me are free. Neverland is home to lost girls like me. Lost girls like me are free. Sprinkle me with pixie dust and tell me to believe. Believe in him, believe in me. Together we will fly away to a cloud of green, to your beautiful destiny. As we soared above the town and never loved me, I realized I finally had a family. And ever since that day, I am a lost girl from Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan. And we were bored, we played in the woods, on the run from Captain Hook. Run, run, lost girl, they say to me, away from all reality. Neverland is home to lost girls like me. Lost girls like me are free. Neverland is home to lost girls like me. lost girls like me are free. They're Neverland is home to lost girls like me. Lost girls like me are free. Neverland is home. Lost girls like me are free.
Sherrine, this is amazing. We're witnessing some really special music artistry today. One of the things I teach my students is the more proficient you become, the more you can connect emotionally, because your hands or your voice aren't having to struggle just to play the right notes. And you guys are all just really, really special musicians. There's a freedom in that. It's just beautiful. I enjoyed that very much. What's next?
What do you think? Bring your heart around? I think we have extra time.
You've got
I
about
could do a solo.
12, 13 minutes.
Let me do a solo now. I will do a solo song. This is back in my, I feel like, Beethoven had periods, right? Early, late, middle. I feel like I also have that. This is from my early period of my musical career, when I'm like mad about boys. This song is called Someone. And I wrote this because I wanted to be with someone. And they did not want to be with me. Ooh, that sucks, right? Oh. But I want to be with somebody who wants to be with me. Like, obviously I don't want to force anyone. So this is about wanting to find someone who actually also wants to be with me too.
You are the song on the tip of my tongue, in the corner of my mind. I'm distracted all the time. You are the words swimming round in my brain, got me feeling so insane. You do. But I wanna be with someone who wants a someone like me. And you wanna be with someone who doesn't take you seriously. But I do. Oh, ooh, oh.
to make friends with other boys, to go on dates and not get annoyed. I swear I'm trying to leave you behind, to give up on this feeling infecting my mind, that I wanna be with someone who wants someone like me, and you wanna be with someone who doesn't take you seriously, but I do. Oh, I do. Oh, I do. I do. 'Cause I wanna be with someone who wants someone like me, and you wanna be with someone who doesn't take you seriously, but I do. Thank you.
That's wonderful, Sherrine.
Thanks. Also hard to sing.
You gotta quit. You gotta quit writing songs that are so emotional. You have a hard time singing.
I know. We're gonna end with something really fun, though. Oh, you want to hear about it?
Yeah, please.
Okay. All right. This is again in the early period of getting mad about boys. This is a song that I wrote after kind of realizing, you know what, that's not really cool, whatever just happened, you know? And I wrote this chorus. I have a voice memo of it with no words. Right? And I was like, oh, that's cool. And I'm like, oh, what words work with that? I don't know. Those are not real words. And you could like make up lots of words that make no sense. And I ended up with, what can I say to bring your heart around, right? Because they're like, no, sorry, man, not interested. But you're like, no, come on, it has to be something, right? There's something I could say, right? There's not, actually, in case anyone was wondering. But this is a song called Bring Your Heart Around. It's kind of the evolution of, just being like, come on, there's gotta be something. It's like making deals. It's like your stages of grief, right? One of them is you try to make deals. This is like the deal stage. Try to make deals. All right. Okay. Anytime you guys want to come in, it's cool.
There was a time that you were interested in me, hung on to my every word, the only one you see. I gave you time and my attention in my bed, but you kicked me to the curb, you know I might as well be dead. First it was alright because sometimes it doesn't work, but then the more I thought of it, you really were a jerk. We had something really good, you know I couldn't lie, so if I could bring your heart around, you know I have to try. What can I say to bring your heart around? back to me. You had me from the start. I know I'm in your head now. I want your heart.
What can I say to bring your heart around? I know you're hurting, you're broken down. You think I've gone away, it's over now. Oh, what can I say to bring your heart around? Oh. What can I say to bring your heart? What can I say to bring your heart? What can I say to bring your heart? What can I say to bring your heart?
Do you have another solo piece?
Another solo, please?
We just have a couple of minutes. This has been such a pleasure to have Sherrine here. If you have something you could take us to.
Yeah, let's take it to the break. What do we know? Let's take us to the break.
Tim Jago
I
on
know we
guitar,
didn't do stuff.
Gabriel
We got Tim
Pierre
on
on
guitar.
bass, Lucas Apostoleris on drums. Wonderful, wonderful artistry of Sherrine Mostin here today.
We're going to do a jam out tune for you.
Check my phone at 10 o'clock, girl, come out to that bar. Throw on clothes, no makeup on, real and natural. Walking out this perfect night, feeling sexy, strong. I walked up, my friend stood up, said, hey, what took you so long? You were sitting there unaware, we were introduced. I thought you were with that girl, she looked at me intensely, then you smiled at me, obviously. I pulled you close, and we can stop where this is going. We interest in. You disappeared for a while. I thought you had gone. Suddenly you show up, and I'm thinking, what took you so long? Now your eyes on me, all I see started getting close. I thought you were with that girl. She looked at me intensely. You smiled at me, obviously. I pulled you close, and we can't stop where this is going. We didn't know the night we met. Ooh, and we don't know where this is going. Oh. You walked me home that night, your hand brushing my hand. No cares, just kinda like we don't have any plans. We move closer together, now facing each other, both seeing and being seen. Hold tight, the ricochet, move closer to me. Oh, and we can't stop where this is going. We didn't know the night we met. Ooh, we don't know where this is going. We don't know where this is going. We didn't know the night we met. We don't know where this is going.
Thank you guys so much. Tim Jago on guitar. Lucas Apostoleris, sight reading master. We've got Gabe Pierre on the bass. Thank you so much, Tim, for having us. Thank you, WDNA, for the Frost Jazz Hour. Thank you guys for coming and supporting. Have a great day.